Taylor Swift has done it again. The global superstar has once more proved that when her name is attached to something, the entire world pays attention. This time, it's not a new album or another leg of her Eras tour, but a dazzling new release party film titled The Life of a Showgirl. Even before audiences have had the chance to step into theaters, the film has already pulled off a record-breaking achievement: more than $15 million in presales. Yes, that's right. $15 million worth of tickets have been bought by eager Swifties across the globe, making it one of the most talked about pop culture events of the year. The film itself is described as part documentary, part performance, and part celebration of Taylor's incredible journey. Fans are expecting to see her in full-on showgirl mode, complete with glittering costumes, elaborate stage visuals, and her signature storytelling through music. For Taylor, this project is not just another performance, it's a statement, a love letter to her fans, and a chance to invite them into a new chapter of her artistic evolution. The very title, The Life of a Showgirl, carries a sense of drama, confidence, and unapologetic glamour. It feels like Taylor reclaiming the spotlight once again and saying, "This is who I am, and I'm not afraid to shine." What makes this even more incredible is how quickly fans rushed to secure their seats. Reports have shown that ticketing websites crashed within minutes of going live as fans scrambled to book not just one but multiple showings. Some theaters sold out instantly, while others had to open up additional screenings to meet the overwhelming demand. $15 million in presales is a number we usually associate with superhero blockbusters or major franchise films. But here, it's the power of one artist, one name, one woman, Taylor Swift. That's the kind of cultural force she has become. The reactions online have been nothing short of electric. Fans have already started planning what they're going to wear to screenings. Social media is filled with posts of people putting together glittery outfits, cowboy boots, feather boas, and friendship bracelets, transforming theaters into mini Eras tour experiences. One fan joked, "If I can't get front row seats at her concert, I'm at least going to make my local cinema feel like a Taylor Stadium show." Another fan wrote, "Taylor doesn't just drop a film, she drops a whole lifestyle moment." It's this collective energy that turns Taylor's releases into global events rather than just entertainment products. Industry insiders are also taking note. Movie theaters have been struggling in recent years, especially with the rise of streaming platforms. But films like this, music events on the big screen, are giving theaters a much-needed boost. Taylor's Eras Tour concert film last year proved that audiences are willing to show up and spend big money for unique theatrical experiences. That film went on to gross over $260 million globally, setting a new standard for music-related cinema. Now, with The Life of a Showgirl, she's once again redefining what's possible when music and film collide. But why call it Showgirl? Well, Taylor has always been more than just a singer-songwriter. She's a performer, a storyteller, and someone who has turned her life into an ongoing narrative that fans can follow and connect with. The concept of a showgirl is about spectacle, about commanding attention on stage, and about embracing glamour without apology. For Taylor, this might also be a way of reclaiming labels that people have used against her in the past. Over the years, she's been criticized for being too much, too dramatic, or too glittery. But with this film, she seems to be saying, "Yes, I'm all of those things, and that's exactly why millions love me." And let's not forget, Taylor Swift is no stranger to breaking records. At this point, it's almost expected of her. From having multiple albums simultaneously dominate the Billboard charts, to breaking streaming records with every new release, to having her Eras Tour become the highest-grossing concert tour of all time, she has consistently raised the bar for what an artist can achieve. With $15 million in presales, she's now proven that even her film projects can stand shoulder to shoulder with Hollywood blockbusters. What's especially fascinating is how Taylor turns every release into a cultural movement. This isn't just about the film itself. It's about the experience. Fans going together, dressing up, celebrating in theaters, and creating memories. In a world where so much entertainment is consumed alone, at home, through streaming platforms, Taylor has created a reason for people to come together again. She's giving audiences a communal, celebratory experience that goes beyond the screen. And that's what makes her more than just a musician. She's a cultural architect. Some fans and critics are already speculating on what surprises the film might hold. Will it feature brand new songs? Will it tease her upcoming projects? Will it give us deeper behind-the-scenes moments from her career? Taylor is known for her Easter eggs and hidden clues, so you can bet fans will be watching closely, dissecting every outfit, every lyric, and every background detail for hints about what she's planning next. This brings us to a bigger point. What's next for Taylor Swift? She's already conquered music, live touring, concert films, and now this extravagant release party project. Could Broadway be next? A scripted feature film? Perhaps even stepping behind the camera to direct? Whatever it is, her fans are ready to follow. If the life of a showgirl shows us anything, it's that there is no limit to how far she can go. Beyond all the hype, the $15 million Presales prove something deeper, that Taylor Swift has built one of the most loyal, passionate, and engaged fan communities in the world. These are not casual listeners. These are people who are willing to invest their time, money, and energy into celebrating her work. That level of devotion is rare, and it's why Taylor stands apart even in a crowded industry. So as we get closer to the official release of the life of a showgirl, one thing is clear. This isn't just a movie release. It's a pop culture event, a shared moment, and yet another record-breaking milestone in Taylor Swift's incredible journey. Whether you're a die-hard Swiftie or just someone who enjoys watching history unfold, this is one moment you won't want to miss. Of course, whenever Taylor does something, there are always divided opinions. While millions of fans are thrilled, some critics argue that this is yet another example of her overexposure. They ask, how much Taylor is too much Taylor? But her fans are quick to shut that down, reminding the world that male artists are rarely accused of being too much when they dominate charts, films, and pop culture headlines. For them, Taylor's non-stop creativity is not oversaturation. It's proof of her work ethic, her artistry, and her unmatched ability to stay relevant in an ever-changing industry. Taylor has once again proven that she doesn't just create music, she creates movements. And with the life of a showgirl, she's about to bring fans into yet another unforgettable chapter of her story.